Hi guys. So you just joined and you're probably overwhelmed, excited, maybe scared a little bit and unsure of what you just joined. And you could have been watching me or somebody else on our team for a little bit and you just signed with either me or somebody in my downline on our team. And so I'm here to give you your first couple of steps and to kind of walk you through what you should be doing like your first week of becoming a distributor. But right now we're going to start with day one. Day one, you apparently at this point have signed up. So you now have your username and your password to get into your eSuite. So the very first thing that you're going to do is you are going to log in to your eSuite. You should get an email after you're all done. Either you or your distributor had signed you up, and when you're all finished, you should get an email, that will give you your username and password that you had already should know because it's the username that you picked. And you're literally going to go to eSuite. I believe it's, you know what? I'm going to pull this up on here. Anyways, I do believe it's eSuite My It Works or eSuite It Works. Yes. And it'll say, welcome to your eSuite. So I'm just trying to pull this up on here so that I can show it to you guys also. So yes, it's eSuite.itworks.com. And when you pop in, you're going to see this. And sorry, you're going to see a little bit of reflection. You're going to then log in, and from there, you are going to accept the tax information. Like, you should have a little star. Mine won't have that, so I won't really be able to show you. But it'll either pop up or it'll be up at the very top when you log in on your phone or your computer, like up here somewhere, there'll be a notification. You'll want to click in and you'll want to accept that. Okay. So that's going to be the very first thing that you do. So once you're logged into your eSuite, you can go ahead and kind of check it out, scroll around, kind of like see what you want of it. But we're going to put this aside for just a minute because right now there's a few other things that you're going to need to do. So we'll just put the eSuite aside for just a moment. So the next thing I'm going to want you to do is I want you to go into your Play Store or your iTunes store. And I want you guys to download your Connect app. And it's called It Works Connect. And I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay? So you're going to click install and you're going to install that one. And then you are also going to do your It Works Pay so that you have your It Works Pay portal. So you'll want to install that one. And I'm doing all of this while I'm telling you right now in this video. Like, none of this is installed on that, and that's why I chose this. Then we're going to go and we have a sample app that just came out. I'm not sure if it's quite an app yet. It doesn't look like it's quite an app. But there is a sample thing, and you'll get an email about that too. And when you click through your email, then you'll be able to download that, and it is an actual app. It's just not in the Google Play Store right now. So you'll want to make sure that you're getting that app, unless for some reason that goes away. I don't think it is. It is something that is new, so I'm pretty sure it's going to stay. Oh, here it is. It Works Sampling. So it's right here. So they do have it on there now. So that's what that one looks like. Okay. And you guys can pause this video as much as you need as we're going through this, and rewind if like I'm going a little too quickly. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to have you do is I want you to click into whatever browser that you have that's in like your web browser. And in your search bar up here, I want you to type in your personal website. So like mine is ambermccurdy.itworks.com. It should be your first and your last name .itworks.com. Okay, so you're going to put that in your search bar, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. So I'm just going to type in ambermccurdy.itworks.com, and I'm going to click go. And once it comes up, I will show you. Okay, so here it's loading my website. It's going to take it a minute to load it, but it is loading it. Once it's completely loaded, you'll want to accept down here. So once it's loaded like this, up in the corner, you'll have 3 little lines or like a little box thing. You'll want to click on it, and you'll want to put add to home screen. Okay, so click add to home screen, and then hit add. Okay, so now it's going to ask you how big you want your icon. Mine's fine. I'm going to click out of here. Sorry, I'm doing this all from behind. And you can see my website is now on my screen. So all I have to do is click on it. There's my website. Makes it super simple, easy, because anytime your customers have questions about the products or want to join or whatever, you've got it right there at your fingertips. Super quick, super easy. Okay. After you've done that, you've now got your website right there at the click of your fingers, and I want you to kind of go through our website and familiarize with a few products. Okay. You probably are like, okay, well, should I wait for my kit? No, do not wait for your kit to start your business. Okay. Just go ahead and familiarize with a couple of the products that's on the website, kind of look through it, take time to kind of go through and see what's there. Okay. Then after that, now you've had time for your device to download your It Works Connect app, your It Works Pay, and your It Works sample. So now I want you to log into your It Works Connect app, and it's just going to load like this right here. You're going to hit login, and the same thing that you log into in your eSuite is going to be the same information for this. So you're going to put in your username or ID if you have not changed your username to an actual ID. That is okay. I can show you how to do that. But, sorry, my tablet's being down. But this will be what you're logging in with now, will be the same thing that you use as your eSuite. And like I said, I'm kind of doing this with you now, so you can kind of see about how long it should take you. Because when you sign up, you want to make sure that you get a really good start. And so you want to make sure that you are getting these steps completed right away. Like as soon as you sign up, like watch this video and kind of go through and get signed into everything and do everything I'm suggesting. And for some reason it's not, oh, right. There we go. So once you get into your Connect app, that's another thing that you're going to want to familiarize with. You just go through, click all the next, okay? So down here, you have your home button, this little circle thing. Let's click on that. And that is going to ask for your device's location, but it's Discover is why. Then down here is just going to be your client or your customer's information and stuff, which you'll start to get those. Then you'll have your little notification bell, And this is where all your notifications when people start to sign with you will be. And right next to that is this little play button right here, and it's going to be your training videos. Okay? You've got one for products, and then you've got day 1, day 2, day 3. Okay? This is the company's story. This talks about compliance. This is very important. Make sure that you watch the compliance. This is videos on products. Now, this video right here is going to show you exactly how to use this Connect app. So I'm not really going to go into detail because that video explains it all. However, on your first day, you should go through day 1 to get familiarized. I actually suggest to my new DTs, if at all possible, to try to get to day 3 on their videos. And then from there, just do a training video one day until you're finished, okay? One day at a time. If you can't do all 3 videos in that first day, that's fine. At least start with day 1, and then on day 2, do day 2, okay? So you want to be doing these training videos and just going through them. That's what it is. Okay, so day 1, I want you guys to go through all of day 1. That's what it is. So, because that's got 6 videos in it, but they're super short videos. But then day 2 only has 1 video. So I normally have you try and do day 1 and day 2. That's what it is, okay? So this is your Connect app. When you hit the home screen, it takes you back to everything, and it's going to show you scripts, send a sample, your resources, submit before and after pictures, all of it. Like I said, there's training in this app to show you. So just watch all the training videos on the Connect app so that you know how to use this, okay? So after you've logged into your Connect app and you've got that taken care of, the next thing I want you to do is to log into your pay portal and make sure that you can get into it, okay? That's all you got to do with that one. And then with your sample one, it's going to bring it up and it's going to do the same thing, username and password, and go ahead and continue into that, and that's where you can buy credits for your sampling. Okay, so that's pretty simple as far as what apps you need to download and what you need to know. The next thing that you're going to do, because I want you to watch day 1's videos and stuff, and as you start to go through these videos, it'll kind of show you how to get familiarized with your eSuite and what to do. But there's a few things that I'm going to show you on your eSuite right now, just so that you are aware, so that you know a few little things to pick up on, and that way you don't feel as lost, okay? So the first thing that I'm going to show you is right up here. This little money sign is our commissions. On the 15th of every month, we get paid. So you just click on that to see how much your paycheck is and how you got paid and what, okay? Anytime you want to know about live events, you'll click here and there's training videos in there. This training academy is actually in your Connect app, and this will take you directly to your Connect app if you click on it, or it'll tell you to go to your Connect app, okay? Your reports button, though, is the one that you're going to use a lot, okay? This is where your tree view finder and everything is, and you'll find everybody in your downline in here. It's taking forever to load. But once it loads, there's like a button right here. This is tree view finder. You just click on that. Well, maybe. But yeah, tree view finder. And you click on it maybe if my tablet wants to work. Oh, there it goes. Sorry guys, this is being a pain in the butt. Okay, well, you guys would have clicked on your tree view finder, and it's going to pull up your name, your distributor ID, and then over to the left, you'll see where it talks about volumes and stuff. I honestly don't know why it's not working. Anyways, we're going to go to document library, which is going to be right next to it. So you see reports, which is the one I was telling you with the tree viewfinder. Now I'm going to have you guys go to document library because reports is here. We're going to go to document library. Okay. In your document library, like I said, it is being super slow and for some reason not loading. These are all your documents that you can download. Okay. I'm going to give you a few things, 3 things that you need to download and print out. Okay. This is very important and you need to do this as soon as like day 2, if at all possible. Okay. It's not something that you should wait around for. I'm telling you, like, print these things out, get them in front of you, start using them right away. Okay. Number 1 is the compensation plan. You need to print this out because you need to read through it and you need to understand it. So get this printed out, get this in front of you, get familiarized with it. Know this. Okay. The next thing is going to be your steps to success, and you'll print this out every single month. It talks about how you get qualified, how you need to gather 6 customers, and how you're going to get to Ruby so that you can make an average of $500 a month. These are super important. So print that out. The next thing you're going to print out is your chart. So you're going to be trying to go executive at first, and then you will try and go Ruby. And so you need to have your charts in front of you. I laminated mine so I could erase them and everything else from them. But let me see if I have that. Yeah. No. I have some that aren't laminated. It's my diamond chart. I actually think it's over here. Anyways, just print out the first 2 charts that you're going to be working on so that you can start to fill them. And this chart will make more sense once you've read this. Okay? These go hand in hand, and everybody that you're putting on this will end up being part of this. These 3 are very important. So those are the first 3 things that you will want to print off and have in front of you always, no matter what. Okay? So, like I said, that is in our document library, okay? There's marketing materials, stuff about our pop-ups that we have, product info, promotions, business building, photos, and all sorts of different things, okay? The next thing I want you to go to on this is going to be your auto shipment, okay? The way that we are commission qualified, well, this thing is seriously just not wanting to work right now. Anyways, the way that we get commission qualified is by putting in an 80 BV auto shipment or having 150 PVV. But here's the thing. It is so much easier to have your auto shipment set up and ready to go each month so that you can start to be a product of the product and you can sell these products and you can sample out these products. So like the keto coffee, the greens on the go, the hydrate, the collagen, the skinny brew, the keto tea, like there's so many that you can, dang it, it is not wanting to take me to my auto shipment. Anyways, that you want, that you can take and have for samples and sell them, okay? It is really good to have them on hand and be able to do that. Our sampling thing right now is only for the skinny brew and the tea. I don't know if that's going to change, but just know that having like our keto coffee or collagen, all of that is really good to have on hand, okay? So right here is where you're going to set up your auto shipment, and you'll go to create a new auto shipment. You will want to look for that number, BV, next to your products in your auto shipment, and you need it to equal 80 or more, okay? So let's say I wanted to create a new auto shipment. It gives you all your products right here, okay? And it tells you the price and the BV. So the ThermoFight X is $36 and it's 30 BV, okay? Carb control is $39 and it's 30 BV. The It Works Cleanse. So see, you want this number and this number and this number. So all three of those would be enough to hit your 80 BV, okay? But you'll follow the steps through that. You'll pick your products and then you'll just hit next and you'll continue going through it and finish out your auto shipment, okay? So I wanted to show you guys that just so that you were aware how to and what is required as far as the auto shipment goes. And again, your training will go over this too. I just kind of wanted to show you a little bit. The next thing we're going to go into is the little keys. Well, maybe if my tablet's going to let me. It is really being a pain today. Anyways, is the keys that say settings up here. So I just clicked into this, okay? Where it says settings. Right here is your personal settings. It's where your main address is and your shipping address. You can change that. I'm not really going to show it because it's got all my information on it. But you can change that and everything whenever, if you move or you need to, okay? The next thing you're going to see is your login information. This is where you can change your username and your password, okay? So you guys will start with a number, but you can choose a desired username and you can also change your password, okay? And you can do that at any point in time. The next thing is your website. If you're not sure what your website is, earlier we talked about this. This is where you would find your website and be able to add a picture that can go on your website and everything else like that, okay? Underneath your website is going to be notifications. This is going to ask how you want your notifications. I do mine with email and with text. The next thing down below it is going to be subscriptions. This is going to show you pretty much your back e-suite. For you to be able to do hardly most of your business stuff, anything like that, you need your e-suite going. It's $20 a month. So this shows you your payment history and all of that with that. And, or no, that's your billing history. I don't know why it went to that. But anyways, yeah, it'll show you your e-suite subscription, okay? Like I said, it's $20 a month. You need it. Next is billing history, and then your 1099 form. So this is for your taxes, okay? So that's pretty much everything. Oh, and then the last thing I was going to tell you, if you ever need to contact support, it's right here. One-time orders, you just click on this little cart and you can place a one-time order. I don't hardly ever do that. I mainly just do all mine through auto shipment so that it counts towards my BV, because your one-time orders do not. At least last time I tried them, they did not. So that is pretty much everything that you need to know in a nutshell, really quick and easy, so that you guys are kind of aware of where things are at, where you can kind of look for things, and what you think that you should do. The next thing is whoever you signed on with, whether that be me or somebody else, you have joined into our team page. You are into 2 team pages, which is our main page, which is the big page, and then there's mine, which is the squad. And then you also have 2 team chats that you're put into, which is the big one with everybody. And then there's mine, which is the squad. So just know that in the group, the squad, you're going to find things in the files tabs. And you can go through this, and everything that I put in there is resources for each and every single one of you. Make sure that you are using them. Make sure that you are going through these groups and getting familiarized with what's in them. I try to make things pretty easy for you guys and try to help you as much as I can. Please reach out to whoever signed you, your upline, or to each and every one of us, that with any questions that you might have or any help that you might need. That is what we are here for. We're definitely here to help you guys and just get that training going for you. And there's still questions to this day that I still ask. There's a couple things that I wanted to let you guys all know is, don't wait till you know everything, because you're never going to know everything to start your business or to keep going. Just go. I mean, your first post should be popped up the first day you start, and your first post should be given to you by the person who signed you. So if they haven't given you that, then you can say, hey, I'm just wondering about when I might get my first post, or what should I post for my first post. Okay. So that is definitely something that I want you guys to be utilizing, which is the team chats and the team pages. Please be involved in those. The next thing is you're going to hear a lot about why. You're going to hear know your why. Literally know your why. So the thing that I'm going to tell you is like, so for me, my why is my family and my husband. And a lot of times they'll say, okay, well, why? They want you to break it down as to, well, why is your family? Why you started, you know? And my family is because I don't want them to be without. Well, why? Because I don't like seeing us struggle as hard as we have, or my kids to hear we can't afford that. Well, why? Because it breaks my heart, because I feel like I'm not doing things the right way. So it just kind of breaks it down and gives you those feelings, because when you get down to that, you know what your why is, exactly why you're doing it. Like, I'm doing it because I don't want my kids to feel like they won't ever have something, or that we won't ever be able to give them what they need. Okay? So know your why, because that is so important for you as a new distributor. And then later on in your business, it's going to be important. 5 years down the line, it's going to be important, because you are going to hit spots in this business where you are going to feel like, I can't do this, or why would I do this? Or I haven't signed any customers yet. I haven't signed any DTs yet. Like, I feel like I can't do this. I'm not a salesy person. I'm just not cut out for this. I don't know what I'm doing. I've never done sales before. What the heck am I doing? Why am I doing this? You are going to come so far down, and then you're going to have other people come down on you. Like, you're just a part of a scam. I don't like what you're doing. You're pushing your products on me, blah, blah, blah. Your products don't work. Like, you're going to hear it all. And you have just got to learn to have the tough skin when it comes to other people. But when it comes to you, you need to know your why, so that you can come back to that and be like, this is why I'm doing it. And don't ever let your why become your excuse. You'll hear that a lot too, because a lot of people say, well, I have kids, so I'm busy and I can't do it. Or I don't have the money, so I can't run my auto shipment. You're going to hear these excuses, and you might even come up with these excuses. And I'm going to tell you right now, your business is not going to grow. You've got to be stronger than your excuses, and you've got to put forth the effort. You have got to work your business every single day. Consistency is key. Okay? So, but that is for a whole nother video, because I'm going to do a couple of these. But for now, I just want to get you guys started. So please know your why. Okay? So I've told you what documents you need to print off. I've told you how to get into your eSuite. I told you what apps you need to download and have put on your phone. I showed you how to put your website on there. A few other things that really quick like is, I want you guys to just get a notebook, any kind of notebook, doesn't matter, just a notebook, so that you can write down notes and you can write things down in this notebook, whether it be for follow-ups or people that you have talked to. I want you to write down who you think might want to support you in your business at first and buy products from you, or maybe even join you, like writing that down. Maybe getting a folder so that you can put like your compensation plan in, your steps to success, and your chart. Okay. And then any other papers that you might need or print out, you can put in your folder, and everything else like that. All the notes that you take, you can put in there too if you want. Okay. So that's what I'm going to tell you to do to start out with. If you have the funds and you can swing it, I'm also going to suggest a planner. This is where I write down everything I'm doing. Team trainings, like the team Zooms. That's the other app you need to go download. I forgot to show you guys that one. I'm so sorry, but I'm glad I remembered. Is the Zoom app. I believe it's blue and white, and it's ZOOM. Okay? You need to download that. Anyways, because all the team Zooms are going to be in there, I put my follow-ups in here, like who I'm going to follow up with, who I've talked to, and I put them down in here. So everything goes in here. Like, this is my lifeline. Okay? So a planner is really, really, really good to have. That way you know when you're starting your day where you need to start at, okay? But at first, if you can't afford the planner, it's fine. Put it down in your notebook. It's okay until you can afford a planner, and then I'm just going to suggest that you get one. From there, the very last things that I'm going to tell you is, number one, thank you for joining our team and welcome. We're excited to have you, and I really hope that this is going to be something